kind of hard to do anything without the music.
And welcome back to another edition of BPS Talks. I am back, your favorite ginger snap,
Hot Rod.
and I am here with more big announcements of the 2026 Cross Pollination Tour, along with today's very special guest. We will be live on location here in Connecticut in Fairfield with MMA fighter Antonio Santos. And let's not forget, right here in the studio, my stagehand, my life partner, my director, my everything, to be frankly honest, Mr. Armand, my favorite cricket wrangler. For more information on BPS or BPS Talks, please check out our website. That is bpslife.com. You know it. If you don't know it, it's because you're here for the first time. So go check out the website, see what's going on. In the meanwhile, today's show is going to highlight some of the great happenings for this year's Cross Pollination Tour. Some of the things that have already happened during this Cross Pollination Tour. And of course, our very special guest, not in studio, on location, who's here to tell us not only how he eats, sleeps, and breathes jiu-jitsu, but why it's so important and it helps him to stay true. If you are watching on Facebook, please go to our YouTube page. We are not going to be doing our videos on Facebook much longer. We have had a problem with keeping full media on there, so we're definitely going to be doing full episodes on our YouTube page. I'm pretty sure Armand is taking care of that because he is the best. Yes, he's the best for sure. So check out the YouTube page, watch the new videos. We have full hour episodes from the music tours before the Cross Pollination Tour. We have a few of our fighter episodes up there now, including the one you're watching right now. So take a look at those, catch up to speed. Please don't forget to subscribe while you're watching our videos and take a moment to share to your friends. We love to give away more stuff. Speaking of giving away more stuff, Armand, where do we give away our stuff? On our new Instagram page. Please take a second to do that as well. We will be selling merchandise on our new Instagram page. We will be giving away merchandise, and who doesn't like free merchandise? So check it out. We've got shorter clips on there, some behind the scenes clips, full on interviews, Matt's side of our competitions, as well as tomorrow's interview. We're going to have some fresh winners, so definitely take some time to like, follow, and share the Instagram page as well. Today's episode of BPS Talks is brought to you by Top Level Pro Grappling Series, undeniably New England's best competition. Check them out now on Instagram, or maybe not now, maybe after my show. I would appreciate that. However, you can also check them out live and in person tomorrow. Let's move right along to what's happening, Armand. What is happening? There is no change without movement, and we are always on the go. It is go, 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 go time, and knowing when to regroup is so important. And I think that June is a perfect month to discuss that. It's a huge awareness month. Happy Juneteenth to everyone that I didn't get to talk to today. Normally we have a big celebration going on, but things are so different, so many changes. Next year, we'll have to do a big thing next year for Juneteenth. Maybe we'll do a big concert on the river. I miss those days. So Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth. It is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, PTSD Awareness Month. PTSD awareness, super important to me and to many people I know. A lot of us suffer from PTSD. I mean, we have gone through trauma since the moment we were born, so I guess that makes sense. But if you get a chance to learn about it and get some knowledge, maybe you can help somebody that is suffering, or Maybe you can learn about yourself a little bit. LGBTQ month, Pride month, yes, all about it. We did discuss that last week, and we did attend, and I'm very grateful that we're able to make that special show. It did not get rained out, so that was pretty great. Armand did not dance, however, we did have the whole family there, so that was great. I definitely want to touch on this very, very sensitive topic with our politics going on, but it is Immigrant Heritage Awareness Month, and I think that's super important. So, gets to learn. And so with all of this awareness, we could talk about it for hours, but I'd rather just kind of throw that tidbit out there for you guys so you can do your own research and find out what's important to you and what is not, I guess. Lots and lots of things to be aware about. However, I definitely want to make myself aware of some great new organizations. So I've been talking to a lot of people and trying to find some new things to get involved in. And I think that being it is mental health awareness, which to me is kind of the umbrella of most of the things that we've been talking about. I definitely just learned about the Breathe Again Foundation. I have an opportunity to participate. The Breathe Again Foundation, I believe you can check out that link right there, the website on the screen. They are domestic violence survivors that have come together to empower other male and female domestic violence survivors to heal from their trauma and inspire them to grow. So I'm hoping to dive right in of participating into that. So check out the website and make yourself aware as well. Because June is Awareness Month. So if you're not aware, you are now. Speaking of being aware, Eric Rabaska, a drum roll. Do we have drum rolls? Oh. Eric Rabaska, my ultimate favorite troubadour, my dear friend. He's also the founder of an amazing record label, Highest Frequency. Please check him out. He is all across social media, but definitely get his new album. It's amazing. You got a little bit of everything, right? You got reggae, you got folk, you got just good groovy feelings. I love it. Check it out. I have it. Do you have it? I have it. He'll get it later. Don't worry, Eric. Lastly, I want to give a very big shout out to The Adventures of Thaddeus Black. And that song that you hear in our beginning intro, I don't give enough credit for it. That is actually behind the scenes and on record audio from that amazing album. I believe that was the very first album of The Adventures of Thaddeus Black. If you want to make yourself aware of more information for The Adventures of Thaddeus Black, you can find yourself at the BPS studio at 52 North Main Street here in Middletown. Every Thursday, the amazing Chuck Peterson is hosting our Open Musicians Jam. And I believe John Carrier did convince me, did he not, Armand? John, too, convinced me to incorporate some open mic. We got a home for you guys out there from La Boca that are wandering aimlessly across the state looking for a new home. Come on down. We'd love to do some open mic with you guys right before we get into jam, and maybe you'll stick around and jam out some original tunes with us. We'd love that. I could throw out some names, but we'll save that for next week's episode, yeah? I think that's probably best. But speaking of BPS, BPS Records is a very big supporter of mental health awareness, and we want to, as a team and as a family here at BPS Records and BPS Studios, remind you of the suicide crisis line, which is 988, because mental health awareness is so important and suicide prevention. So please keep in mind, it's just 3 little numbers, 988. As for me, the way that I handle all of my stress is through my creating, through my art, and this show is one of my biggest outlets right now. So I would like to thank everyone that supports, everybody that watches, everybody that tells all their friends about it. Without you guys, I'd literally be talking to myself. So I love and appreciate your love and appreciation. So I will keep on creating if you will keep on showing up. So thank you for that. Speaking of my creating, speaking of all the things we're doing, I cannot wait to get down to Fairfield County to interview our amazing guest, originally from Brazil, fighting out of Club Fit BJJ, CT's own Fairfield professor. And as of tomorrow, will be his 11 competition with Top Level Pro at the Spring Games and live streamed on Fight TV Vegas. Check out the website if you can't be there live tomorrow. Live on location with Mr. Antonio Santos. Abracadabra.
Hey, you made it. I'm here on location as promised in Fairfield, Connecticut at Fit Club BJJ
Yes.
with Antonio.
Yes.
Antonio,
Let's go.
Antonio Santos.
Yep.
All right, hailing from Brazil.
Yes. Yes.
Technically, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
How long have you been in the States?
I came to United States on 2017. So it's been 8, 9 years so far.
Okay, so you've been doing BJJ since
2009.
Okay, so way before this
Way
game.
before, yeah.
Okay.
I was maybe 12, 13 years old when I started doing jiu-jitsu
Wow, so in Brazil.
in Brazil.
Wow, that's pretty stellar right there. I feel like most of the amazing athletes that I've met happen to be from Brazil. I
Yes.
think you guys gotta take the lead in
I
that.
think the energy and the skills are different. Like when you started training in Brazil and then you come to the United States, then when you start doing here.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Maybe
Like a more old school.
yeah, I like that more traditional.
Yeah.
So you're trained out of this specific gym.
Yes,
Right.
I'm one of the professors here at Fit Club, and then also we have a great partner trainers over here that help me out to get ready for tournaments, super fights, and whatever comes.
Okay, so and they sponsor you as well.
Yeah, they also sponsor me in IBJJF tournaments. They pay for my registrations, flight tickets, hotels. Also, I have some others sponsorships from outside the gym.
Okay, so I think a lot of people don't understand that what sponsorship they do an awful lot of very important stuff.
Yes, they
Right.
do, yeah.
And they'll be with you at the top level spring games.
Yeah, I hope so. If they not be with me over there, but pretty sure they're gonna be through the stream live, right? So they
Yep.
just be watching, like they did on my last super fight. They were all watching.
And no matter what, they're always supporting
They
you.
always
That's
support
for
me,
sure.
yes.
So I want you to walk us through a day of training for you because, as we said before, it seems that you eat, breathe, sleep, everything jujitsu.
Yes.
What does a day of training here look like for you?
So every day we have a great class over here. Classes, right? Training sessions are great from 6 a.m. and noon and night. So anytime the guys come down here to train, you guys gonna have an amazing training session with us.
Okay. So who trains you when you're not doing the training?
So I have our head professor Marcelo and our other professor Rodrigo. So they very high level professors, black belt. They've been competing a lot. They still competing a lot. So I didn't have a professor before to show me the way to go. You know, if I'm doing something wrong, they correct me and show me some tips. Now with them behind me and watch me and see me training every day, they now start fixing some mistake and what can I do better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my next thing. I was trying not to forget what I was going to say because you do so well at explaining things, but I have these, what do we used to call them? Squirrel thoughts. They run away.
Yeah.
And so I wonder, from training to being the teacher, well, how does that differ in what you take back to yourself?
So what I see here, most of the time when we teaching, we learn 2, 3 times more, because it's not all the time that we do some movements that we teach. And there's some movie that I learned back in 2009, 2010, and then when I get close to that situation, and then comes up in my head, so I I remember, and then start apply again. But when I love being a student. I love to learn more from other people. You know, I don't have this ego to be the main professor and like nobody can teach me anything. Like when I'm training over here with the guys, They show me basic stuff, different ways to do it. So I try to take everything to me to make my game better.
Well, and it wasn't always like that though for you,
No,
right?
no, it's been like a few years when I was the head professor for my old gym, where I didn't have coach or professor. It was me training, coaching, recording my training to see what can I do better, what I'm doing wrong, but now it's different.
A little bit further into that, because I think you were expressing to me before that your mindset was a little neurotic and obsessive to winning and drive. So you've kind of found some balance in all of this new way that you're doing things then, right?
Yes, like before I be a professor, I was a competitor, and then I was going so hard to try achieve my goals as a competitor. Then I ended up getting so hurt. I hurt knees, ankle, every kind of part of my body. So when I saw that I couldn't go more the same way how I was going as a competitor, that's when I decided to look into the professor's side. So I started to be a coach. Then I started like build new champs, new kids, new adults to be a competitor, and try to get them what I couldn't be as a competitor.
So it's safe to say you're learning from what you're teaching and giving
Yes.
to the youth. That's
Yeah.
pretty inspiring, I
Yeah.
think, for sure.
And then today I dedicated myself 100% of my day in my students because I want them to get better. I want them to do jiu-jitsu for a living. I wanted them to be a world champ, ADCC champ. I wanted them to be like a champ.
So, and I'm sure now they're watching you as their teacher while you're competing,
Yes.
feeling the exact same way.
Yes.
That's pretty profound.
Yeah. Also, like when I go out to coach them, I'm also competing. So they love to watch me competing, and also I love to have them over there watching me, and they give more inspiration to do better.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes. So speaking of that, I did have a chance to speak with your competitor, and I know when I asked you before, you were saying you both said that you really didn't know each other's styles so well, and I find that your drive seems to be very similar. So that's gonna make for a pretty intense fight, don't you
Yes.
think?
Yeah, pretty sure. Like when I go out to compete, I don't look into my partner, my opponent's game. So I believe in my game. I trust in my jiu-jitsu. So I make my game better. I sharp all my techniques and submissions. So I go to do my game. I make him play my game. I don't go out there to play my opponent's game.
I like that.
Yeah.
That little competitive, forceful
Yes,
nature.
yes.
Okay. So do you prefer to be on the mat or do you prefer standing?
In no-gi situation, I love wrestle. But if the fights go down to the mat, if I go bottom or top, doesn't matter. I'm good in both. Same in gi, but gi my takedowns are not that good in gi. But like I say, once we go down to the mat, doing guard, passing guard, I feel very comfortable in both situations.
So with all that being said, I wonder when you're in the heat of the match and you don't have that opponent's history, right? And it's not going the way you thought, how do you in an instant switch your style or switch your drive to maintain that to make them do it your way fight?
So I always like to think I need to be one to strike ahead than my opponent. Make them think about the defensive mode the whole time. Don't let them give a chance to think about to attack me. So if I allow that to happen, they to think about attack me, that's when I start to get 2 or 3 steps behind them. So I try my best to never allow this situation to happen. I always like to be in control of the map, 1 2 steps ahead of them. So that's also what I teach to my students. You need to be the first one to move. If you wanted your opponents to play your game, you need to initiate the moves. You need to start attack more, and then that's how you force them to be 1 2 or 3 steps behind you. Always think of the defensive mode, so how to get out of this situation, how to defend this, how to defend that.
Do you find yourself in the mix of the fight determining what your finishing submission is going to be? Do you like kind of pick it in the middle, or do you just go completely with the punches?
That happens to me most of before my matches. Like I have a kind of a situation in my head, like or I'm putting the person down, passing on bar or something like that, or pulling straight to on bar. So I always have my game set.
Right.
So if the plan A doesn't work, the plan B is gonna work,
No matter what.
no matter what. I always go to compete with plan A, B, and C.
That's because you eat, live,
Yes.
breathe, and speak jujitsu. I love that. So what is your, I know that the kids must be, and you know, your drive and all of the things that you've said, but what other inspirations do you have to keep you maybe in the low time, right? When you're not feeling so inspired. What do you have that keeps you continuously getting back up?
I always looking for some friends of mine from Brazil. Like sometimes when they get here in the United States, like we cannot go down. Even if you're tired, you cannot go down, because we know from where we came from. So we cannot be comfortable and say and relax and say, "Oh, I'm not gonna train today because I'm sore, I'm tired, I'm not finished training." No, we take that motivation. We look from where we came from, and we always gonna be working harder, 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 harder.
So
Every day.
I know for sure that you bring that motivation to this place as well.
Yes.
You have to.
We have
It's always a forward, never backwards.
Yeah.
I like that. So I feel that way about top level, right? So I've been with top level for Armand, how many years?
8,
8 years? No, 2019.
7 years.
Okay. 8, we'll go with 8. I like 8 better. So I've been with him for that long, and I may not fight, but life is life, right? Life is a big fight. So I've been through a lot there, but just watching, the endurance of top level within the scene and how much of an impact they've made in Connecticut. And also bringing top level contenders even to CES to the cage. Even though you've only had a couple years competing in top level, how has it helped you in your journey? What have you learned in competing at top level?
Yes, I love the setup, the way how they do the rule set, and then when we have some kind of events like that, submission only, it helps me to keep my jiu-jitsu on the high level, because I'm not going there to do a tournament wise, like to win by points or advantage or by right decision. You have to submit. So for you get to the submission, you have to train hard every day looking for submission. So for keep my jiu-jitsu on the high level, I always like to get super fights like that to keep pushing me and motivating me to keep training hard like that. And then when I go to the tournaments, like with points, advantage, and ref decisions, I always feeling ready because those super fight. And top level pros been helped me there a lot in that kind of situation.
Okay. So I follow you already on Instagram. I know Armand follows you. You want to tell the people that are watching how they can follow you and continue to support you in this journey?
Yeah, if you go to on your IG and then you search up for Antonio Santos BJJ, you're gonna maybe it's gonna be the first name that gonna pops up over there on your search, and then you're gonna see me with my arms up like that, with the rep raising my arms for
That's
one
right.
by victories.
I love that attitude. That's a BPS attitude for sure.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's talk about this dream fight. You gotta have a dream fight. If you could pick anybody that you could fight now.
Yeah. I would have picked like some of the guys that I watch a lot, like Mika Galvão, one of the Manx brothers. Who else? Some friends from my hometown, like for the back the days.
There's gotta be a lot of those.
Yeah, like we had a lot of in-house tournaments over there, and then one of my friends he wanted to fight with me a lot because I beat maybe 3 or 4 guys from his gym, so he was kind of mad on me, so it would be a good like a rematch.
So we'll have to follow you to Brazil.
Yeah, I told him already. He knows. Like I told him like maybe in December when I go down to Brazil, we're gonna have this rematch.
All right, we gotta keep our December open.
Yeah, you guys gotta know. I'm gonna post.
So lastly, do you have anything you want to say to your opponent for the spring games in June?
Sure, like keep training hard, keep your training your defense because I'm gonna be aggressive for the whole time. Always keep your arms tight, but I don't take them home. That's gonna be my goal. Bring them back home, my trophy. So just keep training hard.
And as I say to everyone, so I'm being fair, I hope you win
Thank you.
so that I can sit with you and we can do a secondary interview
We definitely gonna do the
Well-
secondary.
on the winner's mat.
Yes, we
And
will.
that's that. Well, thank you so much for having us
And,
here in your home.
Yeah, thanks for coming down. It was great to have you guys over here.
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna let you get back to eating, sleeping, and breathing jujitsu. And we're gonna get back to the studio and we're gonna take care of you guys. So see you at the studio.
Abracadabra, we're back just like that. See how that works? What an amazing interview, Armand. I'm so glad we made it down there. I sure do miss live on location. We're definitely going to do more of that. But for now, here we are in the BPS studio on set for more cross-pollination. What a great school. What an amazing fighter and professor. If you loved him as much as we did, take a second to go to his Instagram page and follow him. He's doing big things constantly. Eating, breathing, sleeping, jiu-jitsu, you heard it here first. So very excited for tomorrow. We are going to get going. But before you do, please subscribe to my pages. Check out our Venmo. We love donations. Support your local artists so that we are not local starving artists. You're a local artist, then one day will become your national artist. That's the plan, right? Take some time to check us out. Everybody that does make a donation does get a complimentary gift. And I got some really cool stuff to give away. So until tomorrow, I'm here with my amazing producer, Armand. And I will see you tomorrow.